What is up, Squared Nation? Welcome back to No Counters, No Combos. And today we're going to be going over the Shenron Trunks deck that we piloted against Joey Palladino from Crossroll TCG. Shout out to you, Joey. Love what you're doing over there with the channel. Check him out, guys. Great YouTube channel, consistent content. Good friend of mine, great player. So if you guys are looking for other YouTubers to check out, definitely give Crossroll TCG a look. So if you noticed in the video, I was playing a Trunks Shenron build utilizing the Future Trunks packages. I've always been a fan of Trunks, especially Future Trunks, and I kind of wanted to just give it a whirl because Shenron makes some bad cards a little better. I mean, I was clearly outclassed because I was playing against androids, and androids are just a very solid tribal type deck. But I had a lot of fun piloting it. And I could definitely see how it could work a little better with a blue leader. So maybe the blue Wish Gohan leader is the way to go with this build. I don't know, but I'm challenging everybody to try it out. If you're a huge fan of Trunks, check this deck out. It's a lot of fun. The cards are dirt cheap. Even though there's a champion pack promo in there, they're super cheap. You probably spend maybe $30 on this deck. So it's a lot of fun to play. But we're gonna get right into it. Quick shout out to my sponsors, Computer and Gaming Universe and Level 1 Games, and of course our lovely partners over at Shenron's Lair. We've been an affiliate with them since the beginning, and without this platform that we do for our deck profiles, provided by Shenron's Lair, we wouldn't be able to turn out this content the way we do. So shout out to all you guys. Check them out. Links in the description below. So we're going to get right onto the profile here. So we are, of course, playing the Shenron leader. Front side Dragon Balls. Once per turn, you can put it to rest mode and search 2 Dragon Balls, either from your life or your deck, and then shuffle wherever you search through. So it's pretty good, just to turbo out cards. You want to try to mulligan for as many Dragon Balls as possible. You definitely want to open as many Dragon Balls as possible because it makes your Shenron turns a lot easier. And you want to just get to the backside as quick as you can. Now, this deck isn't playing any 1-star balls, so you don't really have discard outlets for your... You don't have discard outlets for your Child's Wish, but it doesn't really matter because you're going to plus when you awaken anyway off of the draw. So not getting a Child's Wish in the drop area is not that serious. As you can see, that's the only Desire card we're playing because it's the only one that's necessary. Basically, what you're going to grab with the Child's Wish is the 15k Trunks, the 3-drop, the Champion Pack promo, and then that's going to turn on all your plays with your big boy. So 7 Dragon Balls, obviously staple, 3 Child's Wish, and then you have your 4 super combos for black. That's pretty much standard. And then you're obviously playing blue, so you're playing 4 Senzu Beans, which allows you to manipulate your energy both offensively and defensively to extend your plays on offense and bean up and play defense, when it's your opponent's turn. We're also playing 4 Whis Coercion. If you're not playing a blue leader, this is still a really strong negate because it's free if you have a blue energy open. And you can, if you're playing multicolored decks, you can do energy correction with Whis Coercion, but obviously we're primarily playing a blue strategy, so it just fits. It just fits really well. Now you get to the meat and potatoes of the deck. So 2-drop Trunks, it's a 10k swing. This is the ultimate box Trunks. It's 10k power. When it attacks, it gains plus 5k for the duration of the turn. And you look at the top 7 cards of your deck and you add a Future Trunks. So you have, if you play 1, you have 3, 5, 9. You have 12 targets for this Trunks. It's very hard to whiff, especially with all the cards you're going to be drawing from the Dragon Ball to thin your deck out. You'll definitely hit a Trunks, and it just puts a lot of pressure for a 2-drop 15k. You get a lot of value off of it. I do wish its 5k pump, was just a standard 15k power. It would be almost on the levels of Yamcha. But going back down to 10 is kind of minus. When you're playing defense and you want to try to protect it, because this card does generate you a lot of advantage, and it does swing for pressure on both awakened and unawakened leaders. Then we have Trunks, Creator of the Future. So this card came out way back in set 2, and I loved it back then, and I love it even more now. It's not super good, but it's just kind of cute. Basically, he's a 3-drop 15k, so he's a Child's Wish target, and his activate main is you can send him to the bottom of your deck, and you can play a Vegeta that's 3 or less from your hand. So as you see right next to it, we have Proud Father Vegeta. When Proud Father Vegeta comes out with Trunks' effect, he KOs a card on the board. So there's no cost restriction. There's no, it could be rested, it could be active mode. So it's really good to just bring in Proudfather and kill like a cell or like a big problem monster you're having an issue with. So I like playing those two cards, together. Joey did mention me trying the 4-drop. I think it's like Relentless Assault Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, because I'm playing the Champion Pack Trunks, but I just don't see the room for it, and it is a 10k combo that I have to tap for, so I'm not too smitten with that card. But I like the two creators and the two Proudfathers. They're pretty good. And then we're playing a card that probably nobody knows. It's Obuni from Tournament of Power. It's basically a blue 10k combo that you draw a card and then put a card at the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, we're not playing the 20k Vegeta that gets the Trunks from the bottom of the deck, but honestly, the real only reason I'm playing this card is because when you swing with your Constant Hope, you need to target a blue battle card in the drop area in order to combo. So I'm not playing a blue leader, so I can't take advantage of super combos. So this was like the next best thing. That's why I said earlier in the video it's probably better to play it with a blue wish leader, because you can take advantage of the sparking super combos. But we're just playing 3 Obuni. You really only need to get 1 in your drop, so this card does get charged a lot. And you're not really plussing, you're going even, but you are filtering a card you don't need out of your hand into your deck to possibly draw a combo extender. And then we have 4 Preface of Recovery Son Goku and 4 Sneak Attack Vegeta. Now, these are basically your, I guess, battle cards that you can play if you want to. Trunks really revolves around having at least 1 Vegeta and Goku in the drop area at all times. And these are like the 2 better targets because they're not so cost heavy. Preface is good because if you free Child's Wish, you untap 2 energy. It's just bananas. And then, of course, Sneak Attack Vegeta is good when you attack a leader. They time walk. They have to put a card from their hand back on top of the deck. So these are really good targets. They're free 5k combos. They're blue energy, if anything. And like I said, you only need to have 1 of each in the drop for your Trunks to go off. Now, to get to like the actual Trunks package, we're playing 4 of the Champion Pack promos. It's a 3-drop 15k. Its permanent is that it reduces evolutionary costs of Trunks by 3 blue. So it just becomes... It reduces it by 3, so it just becomes a 2 blue evolve, which is insane. So you basically like Child's Wish this in for free, and then you just evolve for 2 right on top of it, which gives you your Constant Hope. Now, this card does have another ability where what it does is you can put it to the bottom of the deck to play a Vegeta from your hand, and then the Vegeta grabs the Trunks back. It's like one of those weird interactions, like just to kind of put value on the board. I don't really use it, obviously, because I don't have that combo, but I use it because it's a good evolutionary target. It's like the only evolutionary target for Constant Hope. And then, of course, I am playing 2 at all cost Vegeta because it's a win con. It's like one of the best blue win cons in the game right now. Just if your opponent catches you, like if you catch your opponent sleeping and they want to just, oh, he's playing a jank deck, let me just whatever, and you just drop an at all cost and you shotgun and you just go for game and you give it triple attack with your Shenron leader, that's still a possibility in this deck. So I'm playing 2 at all costs. It is another Vegeta, so if I have to have 1 in the drop area, it's another target. And then, of course, your boss monster or your win con is Trunks the Constant Hope. Now, he's really good. He's a 25k. His permanent states that if you have a Goku and a Vegeta in your drop area, he gains triple strike, which is great. And then his auto is when this card attacks or is attacked, so both on offense and defense, you can target 1 blue battle card in your drop area and combo with it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he becomes just a constant 35 defender and 35 swing. Obviously he doesn't have barrier or anything like that, so he's prone to removal. He's very vulnerable to that. But, swinging 35k without comboing any cards from your hand is pretty good. And like I said, it would take advantage of a blue strategy because you can abuse the super combos. So that's what I have the Obuni in there for, just to plus me a card and put something back in the deck that I don't need. Just to kind of extend my plays that way. But that's pretty much the deck. I mean, it's a lot of fun. I don't really think... Like, I do build a lot of jank decks, and I think this is one of my favorites to play, but it's one of my least competitive by far. Like, it still needs a lot of work, and the ratios are a little wonky. And I just feel like after having a conversation with Joey that it would just work better with a blue leader. So I'll probably just go back to the drawing board and try it out with a Gohan Wish leader, because at least you can still benefit from Child's Wish and stuff like that. Now, granted, you do lose the caveat of being able to turbo out your Dragon Balls a lot faster, but Gohan is one of the better Wish leaders that's not Shenron, so you have survivability, at least if you can't awaken that quickly. Because you can't turbo your Dragon Balls out as quickly as Shenron can. So, I mean, if you're a fan of Trunks, definitely check it out. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this build. What changes would you make? What cards would you add? Was something overlooked? Did I not mention something? There's tons of Vegeta and Goku cards available to us right now, so there really is no right or wrong way to build this. I just kind of had an idea and threw it together, and I had the cards lying around, so I figured why not? But like I said, shout out to all my Trunks fans. Shout out to my sponsors, Computer Gaming Universe, Level 1 Games. Shout out to my teammates. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for allowing me to play all of these trash decks for fun, and just letting me just be bad in a competitive scene. Also, shout out to Joey from Crossworld TCG. Thank you for destroying me on camera. I really do appreciate it. But I'm going to get you next time, bro. I promise. So if you're watching, you better be ready. Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed the profile. Be there or be squared.